Hi everybody, how are you? We are here at the Bethel Park Recreation and Community Center for our second drawing lesson. And for those of you who've watched last week's lesson, if you want to send any of your pictures or drawings in, you can send it in to the Facebook page of the Bethel Park Recreation Center and Community Center Facebook page. All right, well, guess what we're going to do today? We are going to draw some under the sea fish and dolphins, and we got an octopus, and what else? We got a seahorse, right? Okay, and does everybody remember Jack the plumber? He's my assistant. He's here with us today. And guess what else? He is an expert scuba diver. He has seen many, many, many fish, right?
All over the world.
All over the world. And he scuba dives. And I just snorkel. I have not scuba dived yet, but I want to someday. And guess what else? We got our Key West Fury. Show them. Do you want to show them your shirt?
Oh yeah, nice.
Turn around.
We match.
We matched today. We went snorkeling and we saw lots and lots of wonderful fish when we did that. Okay, let's move this over here again. So, is everybody ready? All you need is a pencil, a piece of paper, and an eraser. And if you remember from the last lesson, I am going to use a wipe-off board here to show you. And I like to use highlighters to color my drawings in. You can also use Sharpies. I got these markers here. And we got colored pens as well. But I do like to start out with a pencil. So all you need, you could use crayons, you could use markers, highlighters. All you need to start off would be a pencil, an eraser, and a piece of paper, any type of piece of paper. Okay, are we ready to draw some colorful fish?
Ready.
I think we're ready. So if you look right here, look at this shape. It could be a lemon, it could be an egg, it could be a sort of strange oval, and we are going to turn that into fish right here. This is an angelfish. We're going to talk about the angelfish a little bit later because I think that's one of Jack's favorite fish, right? And Jack has some fish facts for us as well. Okay, so let's start. Is everybody ready? Let's start. Okay, so let's call this right here. Let's call it, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Look at that. Mine's not perfect at all. That's what erasers are for. So we could call it a lemon shape, an egg shape, and we're just going to start right there. And then look right here. I'm going to start right there. I'll put a little X there because I can erase it. And then we're going to bring out the fishtail. Okay, is it starting to look like a fish? I think so. And then we'll give a fin here and a little fin here. And then I'm just going to erase the X mark where we started. And then I'm going to give my fish 2 eyes, 2 big eyes, and a smile, of course. Okay, so now, what do fish breathe out of? Do you know, Jack? Their gills, right? So now I'm just going to give a little bit of details. And fish have lots of scales on them. Jack's going to tell us about their scales. And I'm just going to give some details. Okay, and there we have it. We have a fish. We made a fish in less than a minute. Now, I want to show you something else. I'm going to erase this right here. Erase the tail. Well, do they have tails? Not really, huh?
Fins.
Okay, I'll erase their fins, not their tails. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this and give it a little bit smaller, like that. Or we could even do something like this and erase right there. And we have a whole different fish right there with the same shape that we used. And let's move this over here, Jack. We got some bubbles. This is the part I love to give details. Our fish is underwater, right? So our fish can swim underwater. And if you want to give your fish some bubbles, all they are circles, right? Okay, and then you can use your highlighters, your markers, whatever you want to color your fish in. Okay, so I will hold this, and Jack's gonna read us some facts about the fish.
Okay, there are 30,000 different types of fish. Fish have been on Earth for over 50 million years. Yeah, that is longer than the dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Lots of fish like to live in the coral reef and the seaweed beds. Reason being is there's plenty of food for them all in the reefs.
Wow.
Fish breathe through their gills and most are covered in scales. Scales help them swim quickly. What is your favorite kind of fish, Karen?
I like the French angelfish. What's your favorite fish?
I like the queen angelfish.
The queen angelfish. I think we have a picture.
In your book.
We have a picture. Jack got a book when he was scuba diving, and the author of the book, she signed the book, and right there, that's a French angelfish. Jack took this picture with his underwater camera. How cool is that?
Yeah. Good.
Okay, can we show them the book real quick? This is the book that he got, and this is the lady who wrote it, Dee Scar. And Jack was lucky enough to go scuba diving and meet her, right?
Yes, I did.
And took some pictures. Okay, so again, we could call it an egg shape, a lemon shape. We added our details. I colored them in, and then here is an angelfish. Angelfish are fun, but that's the base if you want to draw a fish. And we'll do an angelfish real quick. Can you hold that? Thank you. So,
Do some jokes while you're coloring.
yeah. Do you have any jokes
Yeah.
for us?
What did the ocean say to the seashore? Well, that's an easy
What
one.
did the ocean say to the seashore?
Nothing. It just waved.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
And then what kind of hair does the ocean have?
What kind of hair does the ocean have? Let me think. I don't know.
Wavy.
Wavy hair. That's a good one. Okay, so then since Jack's favorite fish and my favorite fish is a type of an angelfish, let's draw an angelfish. Okay, so look at this shape right here. You could say it's a rounded triangle, okay? And then we're just gonna go like this. And it's starting to look like a fish already, Jack. And then I'm gonna pull this back, and I'm gonna pull this back, and then see right there, those little fins? They're just a curvy triangle. Okay, and I'm gonna give my angelfish again 2 eyes. And I love eyelashes. And then we're gonna give a big smile and a gill. And then this, again, is a triangle. It's just a sideways triangle. So that if you want to erase right here and right there, and then add the details. Jack, I love details, right?
Yes, you do.
I do. And what I did with my black marker on this fish, I just went like this. I made dots on my fish. And then I colored my fish in. And use your imagination. Here's some waves. And by the way, the dots are a drawing mark. The waves are a drawing mark. Also, maybe one of our upcoming lessons we'll talk about drawing marks. It just helps to add texture. Okay, so there's our fish right here. And you could get as creative as you want with your fish. All right, my favorite is the pink fish over there. I think Jack's favorite would be the angelfish, right?
Yep.
Okay, are we ready to move on? We're gonna move on. Do you want to tell us anything about when you went scuba diving? What do you need if you go scuba diving?
You need scuba gear.
Scuba gear. What is scuba gear?
You need a regulator, which is a PC. You need, we need a mask. We need fins.
A mask,
We need a
of
snorkel.
course. Of course you need a
You
mask.
need some breathing apparatus and gauges to know what you're doing when you're in the water.
Oh, wow. I lost something. Oh, well. That's okay, we don't need it. I could use this. Maybe. All right, I'm
There's
gonna,
a good fact of water I can tell everybody why she gets ready. People always wonder if they jump to the bottom of a 12-foot swimming pool, why their ears hurt. That's simple. You have to equalize the pressure in your ears. And you can do this by holding your nose and breathing out, and you'll pop both sides of your ears. That's how you get rid of the pain that you might be experiencing in your ears.
okay, I heard that before. Sometimes, and then sometimes you get water in your ears. You gotta shake your ears out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next, we're gonna do something really fun. This is an octopus, and you can have so much fun with his or her legs. I got a girl octopus right here. And I got some eyelashes there. So easy, so simple, so much fun. Now, did you ever see an octopus when you were scuba diving?
I seen one in Bonaire, which is in the Netherlands Antilles.
Oh, wow.
They like to be in shallow water.
In shallow water. Well, they are fun. Now, look how simple this drawing is. Now, remember when we're doing our shapes? Sometimes it's funner not to make a perfect circle. Okay, here's sort of kind of a perfect circle. It's funner to go this way. And I'm just gonna wiggle my wipe off marker like that. I like that better. Leave it open, sort of like a balloon. Okay, and how many legs do they have?
8.
8 legs. So I'm gonna start on this side and I'm gonna go like this. Here's one. And then I'm just gonna take another one, 2, 3, and then I'll bring this, 4. Okay, so I got my 4 legs right there. And have fun with it. Some of the legs could be up here, however you want to do it. They could all be out to the side, however you want to do it, as long as they have 8 legs. Okay, so we need 4 more, right, Jack? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to make that one a little bigger. Okay, so now's the time for us to perfect it and add some details. So this is cartooning, right? So I'm gonna give mine some big happy eyes. And remember, when you're drawing your animals or your cartoons, think about what's going on. Are they happy? Are they sad? Are they mad? Are they excited? I think this one here is very excited because she's gonna see some snorkelers coming by or scuba divers. And I'm gonna give her some curly eyelashes. And then right here, Jack, I can hold this if you want to read us some facts.
Sure.
Okay. These right here are the suction cups, just circles. Now, how simple was that? You can put on as many as you want.
I'll read your facts.
Okay.
Okay, the octopus lives in warm water only.
Wow.
He will build himself a den of rocks to live in by himself, and his den will even have a rock front door.
A front door?
Yes, octopuses have, whichever you want to prefer, hands or arms or legs. He has 8 of them.
Arms or legs? Which should we call them?
And they have suction cups on all of their arms, just to hold things. Octopuses have 3 hearts, no bones except for a skull to protect his brain.
3 hearts.
3 hearts. An octopus can camouflage itself to change colors to match its surroundings. It can turn itself to gray, brown, green, pink, or blue.
And I made a pink one.
Yep. To defend itself, an octopus can shoot an inky, purplish, black fluid from its body. The inky fluid will darken the water to confuse whoever is trying to get it, and that's why he gives them enough time to swim away and hide while the other fishes can't see him.
I did hear that. So they have a purplish, black, inky fluid.
Yep.
Wow, I did hear something about that.
If you want to know if I've ever seen any octopuses as big as the old Tarzan movies, never in my lifetime. I've been looking for them, but I can't find them.
A Tarzan movie, that's from a long time ago, right?
That it is.
Tarzan, wasn't he king of the jungle?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get the idea here. You can put on as many suction cups as you would like and then color your octopus in. Is your octopus a boy or a girl? Is he happy or sad? And what's going on? And then you can add more details. You can make a whole scene out of this. Maybe there's a buried treasure, right? Did you ever see a buried treasure, Jack?
I've been in through shipwrecks, but no, I've never seen anything that I can, we're not allowed to take anything from the sea anyway, but.
No, because we gotta let it live, right?
Right.
Don't disturb it, just look. That's the rule when you snorkel or scuba dive, right?
Look, but don't touch.
Right, don't touch it. Okay, let's move on. That was a super easy one. This one, our next one, is one of my all-time favorites. And it might be a little more challenging, but I think we can all make a really cool seahorse. Do you want to read us some seahorse facts?
Yeah. I could start you off with a joke.
Uh-oh.
What kind of horse can swim underwater without air?
I wonder what that is.
I think you already told them what that is.
I bet it's a seahorse.
Yes, it is.
You got some really good jokes, Jack.
Ah, yeah.
I like your jokes.
There are 47 species of seahorses. Seahorses are a type of fish found in shallow, as I mentioned already. Mild tropical water all over the world you can find them. Seahorses have no stomach or teeth, but have excellent eyesight. They can look forward and backwards at the same time.
Wow.
Seahorses can blend in with seaweed and change their colors to look like their surroundings. Seahorses can eat plankton, tiny fish. They suck their food in through their snouts like a vacuum cleaner.
No way. Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
Most wild seahorses only have one partner for their whole life.
Oh, that's really nice.
And
That's
They can
awesome.
have 2,000 babies at one time.
Could you imagine having 2,000 babies? I couldn't.
What's the name of a baby seahorse? Any idea?
No, I don't know.
It's a fry.
A fry? How do you spell that?
F-R-Y.
Fry. That's the name of a baby seahorse.
There's another fact that nobody probably would know.
What?
The dad seahorse carries the eggs and delivers the baby seahorses.
Wow. So the dad instead of the mom.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. Well, thank you, Jack, for all of those facts. Okay. So, baby seahorse is called a fry. All right, so we're going to start with a circle. And then here's a cylinder. Let's just make some shapes. Now, this is a sort of crazy shape. Ready? Let's go. We're going to draw a circle. And then we're going to do the seahorse's snout. It's a cylinder. Okay. And then I'm going to start right here. I'll put an X where I'll start. I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to curve it in and make a seahorse tail and a little stomach. And there we go. That was pretty easy. Do you think that was easy?
Oh, that looks great.
Okay, thanks, Jack. So now we're going to perfect it. So right here, you could see the seahorse. I did the same exact shape, and then in a blue highlighter, I just showed you the shape I did for it. And then I turned it into this, and I left this part uncolored because I do want to show you guys something that's pretty cool. Okay, but let's finish this one here. So our seahorse needs like a crown. Doesn't it look like a crown? And then how about these? Right here. And then I think I'm going to do one more here. And let's erase this line right here. And I'm going to make my seahorse smile. My seahorse is so happy today. And, oops, I'm going to give my seahorse a big, gigantic eye. I think I'll give my seahorse a big eyeball. You can do whatever you want. These are the details. Now, I'm going to make this circle a little bit bigger. And look what I'm going to do. I'm going to spike it out with some triangles. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, now I'm going to erase here just a little bit. Okay, and on this drawing, I brought it up like that. You don't have to. If you just want to leave it like that, that's fine. It's your seahorse. You're creating your seahorse. I'm going to go like that and give some stripes here. Okay. And then I'm going to do this. But look what I'm doing. Here, I'll show you. You could probably see better when I go here. I am taking the line out of the seahorse's tail on purpose because I'm going to make a pattern. Okay, so I took that line out on purpose, and then I am just going to curvy line connect it like that. Seahorses are one of my favorite under the sea creatures. One time I did a painting of a seahorse and I just splatter painted it. And I really, really enjoyed that painting. Okay, you can also put some lines here if you want. Okay. And whatever you want to do. You could do some dots for some texture if you want, like that. Or you could bring some more lines down, like that. Look at that. Bring some more lines down. And guess what? I'm going to fix this one a little bit. I'm going to bring this out. That's what our eraser's for. Oh, and I didn't put lines in there. And there we have a seahorse. I do think that Jack saw a seahorse. It's a little bit hard to see when he was scuba diving.
You see how it camouflaged itself. It's yellow.
There's a yellow seahorse. How lucky to see a seahorse.
Well, the lady that wrote that book told me exactly where to look for it. It was exactly where she said it was.
Oh, yeah? Okay, so I want to show you over here, just because this part here, remember I said I took the line out on purpose, and then I'm just going to connect the lines. Okay? You got that, Jack? And then I do want to show you something else. I love to use highlighters instead of markers, but I like markers too. I like crayons, I like paint, I like everything. But I want to show you this. This is pretty cool. And I hope our camera can get it because this is really cool. I am just scribble coloring right now. Okay, so I got my pink one. And now I'm gonna take the blue one and I'm gonna make purple. It's gonna be pink and purple and blue. And it gives my seahorse some texture because Jack said when he read the facts that they can camouflage themselves. Oh, let me get right there. So I have pink, I have blue, I have purple by mixing my highlighters, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, that's it for our seahorse. Please just remember, circle, and the snout is a cylinder, and this shape right here. Okay, we have one more really cool sea mammal to show you, and Jack's gonna read a little bit about this one. What is it? I'm excited.
Looks like a dolphin to me. I don't know. Could be.
A dolphin? Are you serious? I've seen dolphins. Have you ever seen a dolphin?
Yes.
Me too. I love dolphins.
And they love people.
They do. They're very social, right?
They are.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, what do dolphins use for money? Any idea?
For money?
Yeah, they need money. Any idea?
Why do they need money?
They just have to have it.
Okay, what do they use for money?
Sand dollars.
Sand dollars. Good one, Jack. That's a really good one.
44 species of dolphins.
44?
They are mammals and very social, playful, and curious. Some wild dolphins love to hang out and play with humans, as I said earlier, right?
You
They
did.
like the social. Dolphins can swim up to 34 miles an hour. And some dolphins, such as dusky and spinner dolphins, can leap up to 20 feet into the air out of the water.
No way.
Bottlenose dolphins can weigh between 300 and 1,400 pounds.
Oh my goodness, that's very...
Dolphins cannot breathe underwater, so they need to swim up to the surface to get air. So have you ever seen a TV program where you see a dolphin coming up to get air, or you think he's coming up to look at somebody? He needs to come up. Dolphins live in groups called pods, and dozens and hundreds of dolphins live together. Dolphins speak to each other by sort of whistling and with sonar, their own individual whistles.
Wow, they have their own... I've heard dolphins whistle. Can you make the dolphin sound?
I'm not good at that. You could try
Am
that.
I going to put you on the spot?
You try that.
Come on, Jack. Okay, can you move yours over just a little bit? Okay, I won't make...
So your dolphin, when they do nap, as they say, they really never sleep. they do it at the surface of the water because they can't get any water in the blowhole on them or they'll drown.
Oh, wow.
That's why you see them at the surface.
At the surface a lot, that definitely makes sense. Okay, are we ready to try a dolphin? And when you're done with the dolphin, your dolphin could be jumping out of the water, it could be swimming under the water, there could be a palm tree, a sunset, whatever you want to do with your dolphin. This shape right here, is sort of like a water splash. So we're just gonna go like this. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, this is pretty simple. And then we're gonna go like this and add our dolphin tail. And how about our dolphin's fin right there? And next, we're gonna take this right about here, give a smile, and then we need the bottom of the dolphin's mouth. And then how about a fin here and a fin here? And let's erase. Get your erasers. We'll erase this right here. And we're gonna erase this. I don't want to erase this line right there. Oh, we forgot this one. And right here. And then, oh, we forgot the dolphin's eye, Jack.
It needs an eye.
Yeah, our dolphin has to see. Look how cute this dolphin is. Oh my goodness. I like to put a line like that. And we have our dolphin. My dolphin is jumping out of the water. Yes. So, right here, same exact shape. Remember, this was the shape we used. It was just like this. Okay. So I did it here, and I just used blue highlighter there. And I didn't put anything else in the background. And then right here, I did it on a blue piece of construction paper or cardstock paper. So here's our dolphin. Now I'm ready to put in a background. Maybe there's a sunset over here, and I can color that in. And my dolphin is jumping out of the water. Okay, guys, I hope you had a really good time learning to draw some of these under the sea creatures. We are having so much fun here showing you some of these art lessons. And remember, if you are going to draw along with us and you want to show us your pictures, please post them to the Bethel Park Recreation Center and Community Center Facebook page. All right, well, that's it for today. Bye, everybody. I hope you had a lot of fun.